Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to take a look at the JBL Tour Pro 2. Now these are truly wireless earbuds with active noise cancellation and a touchscreen display. Now you can pick these up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price for these, $250. Alright, so let's go through the specs real quick. Now these come in two different colors. You got black and champagne. These are Bluetooth version 5.3. The codecs is SBC, AAC, and the new LC3 and LC3 Plus. Now these are IPX5 sweat and water resistant. These feature multi-point connection, so that means you can pair two devices at the same time. Now you got 10mm dynamic drivers, that's going to give you JBL spatial sound. These feature active noise cancellation and transparency mode. Now you got 6 mics, 3 in each earbud, that's going to give you crystal clear phone calls. The battery life on these is 8 hours on a single charge with an additional 24 hours using the charging case. Now that's with active noise cancellation turned on. If you turn off ANC, that's going to give you 10 hours with an additional 30 hours using the charging case. Now these also feature fast charge. So 15 minutes of charge will give you 4 hours worth of playback time. Now you also have wireless charge on the battery case. You got an app that's available for Android and iOS. But most importantly, you got a full 1.45-inch LED touchscreen display. So that lets you change your music, answer notifications, answer and end phone calls, and change your EQ settings. All right, so all of that for $250. Let's see what it is. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my
White shoes. Calm down. Okay, here we go. JBL Tour Pro 2. Now, what am I expecting from these earbuds? A lot of bass. All right, that's the JBL signature sound, heavy bass, so these should be no different. Now, is this touchscreen going to be a gimmick, or are we really going to be able to use this? Let's find out. Let me grab a little unboxing knife. Let's see what we got today. The John Wick special. Okay. Let's get into this. Wow. Okay, now today is actually my first day back from vacation, so my voice is a little bit suspect, so y'all gotta bear with me. Okay, so inside, let's see. Tour Pro 2, this is a smart case. So you got lock screen wallpapers, okay? You can repeat your songs, answer and end incoming phone calls, changing the active noise cancellation. Some actual features with this LED case. Okay, so let's see what... Got butterfingeritis. All right, let's see what you get. Now, this is going to be your usual books and shit. Plug them and file them. Okay, so that's it for that. This should be your charging cable and your different size ear tips. I want to make sure I get the right size fit. So let's do this correctly. Okay, here we go. Now, if you notice, here's your charging cable. A little bit longer on this one, USB-A to USB Type-C. Okay, nothing fancy with that. Different size ear tips. So small, medium, and large. Looks like the mediums are already pre-installed. And medium is usually my size, so we're going to let those rock. Okay, little quick start guide. Plug it and file it. And this is going to be your case. Now, with a case that has a touchscreen display, you know the case is going to be a little bit big and a little bit heavy. And this one is actually that, okay? A little bit big and a little bit heavy. Let's see on the bottom, charge first. Okay, so it's going to be your Bluetooth pairing button, USB Type-C charging slot. Let's see how the actual earbuds look. Now, they kind of look like the Bose, the new Quiet Comforts. Okay, so here's your earbuds. Okay, now we're going to peel these plastics off. Okay, Shoes is kind of in rare form because she hasn't seen me in a few days. So you gotta bear with Shoes. Drop them back in the case. Okay, and we're getting some charge. All right, so let me pause the video. We'll grab a phone, pair these up, and we'll start our usual testing. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, the first thing we gotta do is check the case for wireless charge. Now, usually we would check for the lights on the wireless charger, but now since we got a full touchscreen display, let's see how this looks. So we're gonna drop it on the charger. We got a little light, and bang, check that out. Touchscreen display. All right, so wireless charger on deck. All right, so now let's talk about the weight of this charging case. Now, believe it or not, it's actually not as heavy as it looks. For comparison, here's one of my heavier sets of earbuds, the Master & Dynamics. These are 101 grams with no LED display. Now, for the JBLs, around 85. So they may look big and heavy, but they're actually not too bad. All right, so now let's take a closer look at the charging case. 1.45-inch LED touchscreen display. On the bottom, USB Type-C charging slot. There's your Bluetooth pairing button. On the back, there's where you're going to get your wireless charge. When you open it up, it looks just like this. Now let's check the magnet strength. We'll start off with minimum shakage. No movement. Intermediate shakage. No movement. Maximum shakage. No movement. Excellent strength on the magnets. Now let's look at the touchscreen display. Okay, so you got a lock screen. Now it shows you your battery percentage for the left, the right, and the charging case. And you also got a clock. Now this is going to be your play and pause, skip and reverse tracks. You swipe over, you got your volume. You got your ambient sound controls, so you can turn on active noise cancellation or ambient sound mode right from the case. Swipe over, you got a fully functional equalizer. Okay, you got a timer. You got your spatial sound settings, so you can switch between movies, game, or music. You got your screen brightness. You can change your lock screen wallpapers. Okay, you got a few to choose from. You got voice aware. And you got auto play and pause. So this is not a gimmick. You got full control of your music, your phone calls, and some of your EQ settings right from the case. So this way, if you got your earbuds paired to a laptop or paired to the TV, you don't got to keep grabbing your phone. You can make all the adjustments right from the case. This is pretty dope. All right, so now let's take a look at the actual earbuds. Now these have the stems, okay, or as we call it, the pencil style earbuds. Black tips on the inside. Not too big, giggity. Simple and clean. With a little JBL branding. All right, so now that we did the updates, let's walk through the app. Now it shows you the name of your earbuds. You got your power on and off. You got a picture of your earbuds, the battery percentage for the left, the right, and the charging case. Next, you got your ambient sound control center. So first, you got active noise cancellation. Now from that, you can have adaptive, or you can turn that off and select any level. Okay, so from mid to maximum active noise cancellation. Now you also got leakage compensation, you got your ear canal compensation, and an ear canal test. So fully functional active noise cancellation suite. Next, you got ambient aware. Now, I got it on max right now. Okay, now, when I switch from active noise cancellation to ambient aware, now I don't have to yell. I can hear everything around me. Now, if I'm hearing too much ambient sounds, I can lower that. Now, it's more noise cancellation, but I can still hear my own voice. Or I can put it to max, and I literally hear everything. All right, so the ambient aware works pretty good. And you also got talk through. So if you want to have a voice conversation, you can talk to somebody without taking your earbuds off. And you can turn that on and off. Now you got Personify. That's going to give you a custom hearing test. I did that off camera already. You got a fully functional equalizer. So you got jazz, vocal, club, studio, bass, and of course, my EQ. So if you want to, you could do the classic V-shaped pattern. We could do mids, highs. I'll play with that in a minute. Okay, but in the meantime, we'll start off with bass. Next, you got spatial sound. So if you want to, you can have movies, music, or game. Next, you got your gestures, okay, for the left and the right earbud. So right now, the custom is one tap for play and pause, double tap, skip to the next song, triple tap, go to the previous track, long press, that'll take you to voice assistant. And the left side turns on active noise cancellation and ambient aware. Okay, but if you want to, you can customize those to your leisure. Next, you got voice aware. Okay. Now, basically what voice aware is, you control how much of your own voice you hear during phone calls. Now, personally, I like to hear a lot of my voice during the phone calls, but if you want to, you can adjust that to minimum. You got smart audio and video. Okay, so this way, if you put it on video, it's going to change, so that's going to put it into low latency mode. And the same thing with audio. Okay, now I just said it just reconnected. Okay. Next, you got your personal sound amplification. Okay, turn that on and off. You got voice prompts, voice assistant, check your best fit. You got your max volume limiter. You do have Find My Buds. Let's see. Let me take out one of these earbuds. Let's see how that works. Okay. Oh, now this is a nice loud Find My Bud. Not like some of these other earbuds that the Find My Buds feature is kind of low. That's pretty loud. Let's see. You got smart case settings. So you got your brightness. You got 3 different screensavers to choose from. Actually 4. You got your screen timeout. I'm going to leave it on 60 seconds. You got message notifications, message previews, and you can feature different shortcuts. Okay, so you got ambient sound control, spatial sound, equalizer, voice aware, autoplay and pause, and silent now. Basically what silent now is, it's just turning on active noise cancellation with no music. So say you're already in a quiet environment and you really want to go to sleep, you put on silent now, and that's going to give you that active noise cancellation with no music. It's just going to make everything even more quiet. All right, and that's pretty much it. You got power saving, auto standby, auto on and off, and you got your support for your tips and tricks. Fully functional app with plenty of settings. All right, so real quick, now that we got everything paired up, let's walk through the LED case one more time so we can hit play and pause for your music. Now, on a side note, I'm playing my music right now, and I noticed it doesn't show you the name of your music on the case. Now, that would have been even better. It is what it is. Let's skip to the next song. Yeah, we can skip songs. I see it skipping on the phone, but it's not skipping on the case. So there's no actual song list. Let's swipe over. Now you got volume up and down. It's also moving up and down on the phone. Okay, here's your ambient sound center. Okay, so we can switch between ambient aware and talk through. Okay, it's actually switching. And it went back to noise cancellation. Okay, now that everything that works with that, EQ. Okay, so we can set through all of the different presets. And of course, my custom. Okay, so you got your timer, spatial sound, screen brightness, lock screen wallpapers, your voice aware. You can turn that on and off. I'm going to leave that off. Auto play and pause. I'm going to leave that off. Your notifications. Okay, so you got a message preview also. I'm going to leave those on. Find My Buds right from the case. And a flashlight. Okay, now if it was completely dark, this would be a nice little bright flashlight. And that's pretty much it. Back to play and pause. Now this would have been so dope if your music actually showed. Because watch this. I'm going to hit play. Okay, so you see. Let's go to the song that I'm actually playing. Matter of fact, let's, okay. Now watch this. I'm skipping to the next song. You see, it does work. Let's hit pause. Let's try a different music app. Let's go to YouTube Music. Okay, so I'm going to play my list. Okay. You see, it doesn't show you the name of the songs, but it does work. Let's play and pause. Let's do volume. You see the volume going down on the phone, volume going up on the phone. Okay, maximum volume. It is what it is. I just wish the names of the song would have came out on the case. All right, so now let's talk about the look, the fit, and the feel. Now, as far as the way they fit in my ears, nice and comfortable. I like the medium-sized tips. It's a nice, snug, tight fit. Let's do the head shake test. I'm going to start with minimum shakage. Okay, no movement. Intermediate shakage. No movement. Maximum shakage. Okay, no movement at all. Now let me show you how they look. Okay, stem style earbuds. Not the longest stem. Okay. Looks like a little 2-part style. I like that. With a little JBL branding. All right, so now let's do a little sound test. Now, we all know JBL earbuds are all about bass. So I got some drill music queued up. We got K-Flock, Brotherly Love, featuring B-Love and Dougie B. Now, I'm going to start off at maximum volume. Let's see the EQ. Let's put the EQ on bass. Why not? And active noise cancellation turned on. And I promise y'all I'm not going to sing because I actually want to hear these. All right, here we go. One tap for play and pause. Now remember, if you want to, you could use your case, you could use your phone, or you can use the earbuds. So I'm going to one tap on the earbuds for play and pause. Let's get it on. Okay. Now, right out of the gate, I will say this. These are super loud. Okay, we're going to wait for that initial bass line. Okay, here it goes. Woo! My bad, Shoes. My bad, Shoes. I'm sorry, Shoes. These are definitely JBL earbuds. Okay, here we go. Now, it's deep in the rap. So it's respectful and time to get back. I'm not going to sing. Now, it's deep in the rap. So it's respectful and time to get back. Okay, hold up. Better over and talking on Nelly. Woo! Jesus. Let's try this. Hold up. Let's go to, whoo. I'm going to turn this up. Okay, let's try some different. Okay. Yo, these are super loud. Jesus. Okay. You can hear the difference in the bass. Okay, club sounds really good. Now watch my EQ. Of course. Oh my God. Wait, I can your old head. 40 gonna knock off his whole head. Let's try this. Okay, so we got it on custom. Let's see. Let's hit pause. All right, I got to take these out. Now, really, very rarely on my channel do you ever hear me say something is almost too loud. These are super loud. I'm talking about just pure volume. The volume on these is crazy loud. The bass is rumbling. Okay, now look. When you buy JBL earbuds, I don't know if y'all can hear that. How loud that is. When you buy JBL earbuds, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for extra bass. Okay, now, if you like me and you like bass-heavy earbuds, you're going to love these. Now, of course, I got to put these back in my ears. We got to do one more test. Let's do the Nipsey Hussle test. Why not? We got to do the Nipsey Hussle Blue Laces 2 test. Okay, here we go. Max volume. Okay. Let me get ready real quick. Hold up. Okay. I'm going to try not to overreact. Okay. This is what I like, though. This is what I'm talking about. Mogul, they know that. Hold up. Can y'all hear this shit? Hold up. Y'all hear this shit? I put it right by the mic. Bro, all right. Let's hit pause. Okay. Whew. Now, I do got to test out some other different songs with some other genres, but I will say this. This is exactly what I expected. Now, I already reviewed the original JBL Tour Pros, and those kind of blew me away too. These are not going to be audiophile quality earbuds. Okay, if you're looking for the most crystal clear highs and mids, I'm going to say these ain't them. But if you're looking for that bass, if you want that thunderous bass, you're going to love these. Okay, you're going to love these. Now, let me try a few other songs out real quick, and then we'll do a few more different tests. I know I'm getting too hyped. Let me put these back in my ear. Okay, now. Okay, yeah, let me try a few more tests. All right, so now let's do the reconnection test. Let's see how long these take to reconnect to your phone after you take them out and put them in the charging case. So if you notice, they're connected to my iPhone. Okay, so I'm going to take these out. Here we go. Let's get both of them at the same time. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, completely disconnected. Let's wait. Okay, there's the music. All right, here we go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 okay, I was just about to say 3 Mississippi, and it connected. All right, so less than 3 Mississippis, that's pretty good. And if you notice, look at that. I got a message just now in the case. That was pretty dope. All right, so now let's do the one earbud test. Can you play music from one earbud while the other one is charging up in the case? Let's find out. Let's hit play. Okay. Now I'm going to take out the left side, drop it in the case, close it up. Okay. So you see the right side is still playing. Now, Let's put the left side in. Okay, it already reconnected. Take the right side out, put it in the case, close it up. Okay, let's hit play. The left side is still playing. So this is pretty dope. You can use either earbud independently, basically doubling your battery life. And check this out. I'm getting notifications. I like this. I like this. Let's see. Can we read that notification? All right, it just pops up real quick though. But if you notice, you see I got a new message right there. There's no way to see that message though. That's the only downside. Yeah, see I got message previews on and notifications, but there's no way you can like swipe down and actually read that message. All right, so now let's check all of the touch controls. And on the side note, these are fully customizable, but here's how I got mine set up. Now remember, you can use the phone, the case, or the earbuds. Now for my earbuds, on the right earbud, single tap for play and pause. Okay, you see it's playing. Let's tap it again. Now it's paused. Okay, double tap, that'll skip to the next song. Okay, there it is. Triple tap, that'll go to the previous track. Okay, there it is. And long press, that'll take me to my voice assistant. What's the weather for today? Now, for the left earbud, if I single press, that'll switch between active noise cancellation, transparency mode, and talk through mode. So all of the touch controls work. Now, let's try that from the case. Okay, so let's see. Open this up. Now let's go skip to the next song. Okay, just like that. Go to the previous track. Just like that. Okay, now if you want to, you swipe over. Let's get volume. Okay. Okay, active noise cancellation, talk through mode, EQ settings. Look at this. Okay, I just got a notification. Okay, little notification preview. Okay, spatial sound, screen brightness. Auto play and pause. Find my buds. Okay, so all of the touch controls work from the earbuds, the phone, or the case. Bang, just like that. All right, so let's see what happens if I get a phone call while I'm wearing the earbuds. Okay, so I'm going to call myself from the trap number. Okay, you see, the phone is ringing. The case is actually ringing. Let's answer this. Okay, so one tap. Now I'm on the phone. I can actually hear everything. If I want to, I can mute the mic. Let's see. There it is. Mute. Unmute. And let's hang up. Bang. Just like that. Now let me see what happens if I get a text message. All right, so I'm going to text myself. Let's do a little test. Okay. Let's see if we get a notification on this. Okay, now I just sent over a little test. I'll do another one just in case. Let's see, did it come up on the phone? Yeah, okay. Oh, my phone is on, oh, look, see? Messages popped up. Now, it's not going to get the actual message. It's not going to play out on the actual case. Oh, it did. It does. It says, that was my message. Oh, it did play out. Okay. Okay, now this is kind of dangerous. This is kind of dangerous. This one I just put FR. Let's put how you doing? Okay, you got to be careful with this. This can get you blown up. All right, I'm going to put how you doing. Okay. This could actually get you in a lot of trouble if you're not careful. All right. How are you doing? Okay, so the messages actually come up. That is pretty dope. All right, that's pretty dope. So if you got your phone across the room, maybe you got it, your phone connected to a projector or something, or you got your phone on a wireless charger all the way over there, and you got your earbuds in, and you're on your computer, you can still get your messages and your phone calls. That is pretty dope. You just got to be careful. All right, so now let's check the call quality. If you notice, I'm getting a phone call. Amaya's calling me right now. It says incoming call. Let's go ahead and answer that. Okay, I'm going to press the button. Hi, girlie. What's up? What you doing? You got a job. Bro, you got a job. That boy got a job. That boy got a job. Okay. That's You know that now you got to see. Now you got to learn on. You got to work on your. Oh, I got to go to work voice here right now. You sound too hype. You too hype right now. You got to be like, oh, I got to go to work. Yo. That lets me know you haven't been working hard enough yet. You ain't been working hard enough, bro. Okay, good. You still in the honeymoon stages. All right, check this out. All right, I'm using some new earbuds. How do I sound? Yep. Using new earbuds. Sounds like on a microphone, but is that good or bad? It sounds good? Okay. What about now? Hold up. I got to get the windage. What about now? You hear the wind. Is it annoying though? Oh, okay. All right, so these ain't the best for talking on the phone then. Okay, not with the wind. They can't they can't all be good though. They can't all be good. What about now though? How does it sound now without no wind? It sounds good now. Okay, good. All right, so good. I just need to get your expert opinion. Matter of fact, let me get a ranking on these on a scale of 1 to 10. Let me get an actual number. Yeah. Solid 7. Okay, then hey, everything can be the best, bro. Everything can be the best. This is why I call you, because I need that honesty, yo. I need that honesty. That's what I like to hear. I know. No doubt. I bet. Well, let me let you go to work. Okay, you gotta go to work. All right, go clock in, you know what I'm saying, and call me when you get your little lunch break. Why I had to say little? Why I had to say little? I know. All right, I'll talk to you later, girl. All right. Bye. Bang. One button. All right. So I do like that feature. Okay. I do. This case, I thought it was going to be gimmicky. Okay. Let's see. Hold up. Let's see. Nest. I got a Nest alert. Okay. Now I'm noticing I'm getting all of my messages. They are coming in, but they're just coming in briefly. Just coming in briefly. Anyway, as far as the call quality, I would say pretty good. It didn't survive the windage test. I actually heard a lot of wind, and y'all see me review plenty of earbuds where it passes the windage test. This one didn't pass the windage test too good, but with no winds, I heard her perfectly fine. She heard me perfectly fine. No issues. So I would rank these at about a solid 7. Okay, so no issues with that. But you're not really buying these for the best call quality in the world. You're buying these for bass, and you're buying these for the secondary display. All right, so now let's check for latency. And what I mean by that is, when you're watching the video, is there any delay from the person's lips to what you hear? Okay, I got a video queued up. No lip sync delay at all. So this will be perfect for watching your videos. All right, so now let's talk about ambient sound mode and active noise cancellation. And of course, in order to do that, we got the most annoying test on YouTube, the baby crying. Now, I'm going to start off in ambient sound mode. So right now, as you can see, it's in ambient sound mode. I hear everything perfectly fine. Now, I'm going to play the baby crying. Then I'm going to switch to active noise cancellation, and let's see if we can hear a dramatic difference with no music at all. Okay, so let's hit play. I'm in ambient sound mode. I'm going to switch to active noise cancellation. Okay. Now, as soon as I switch to noise cancellation, it seems like I just put 2 cotton balls right in my ears. Now, I don't have any music playing, but you can hear a dramatic difference between ambient sound mode and active noise cancellation. Now, look, y'all know I got 3 tiers. We got trash tier, okay tier, and top tier. In order for me to call these top tier noise canceling earbuds, when I play music and have the baby crying in the background, this should drown out, I would say, 95% of that noise. Maybe I should hear a little faint of the just a little of the baby, but I shouldn't hear any different tones, okay? I should really hear 95% of my music. So let's get and try it out, okay? So I got on active noise cancellation. Let's hit the baby, and let's hit the music. Okay, here we go. Wow. Now, this is what I'm talking about. All right, hold up. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Now, part of the reason is because these earbuds are just so loud in terms of volume, but just now, I did not hear 0, and I mean 0% of that baby crying over the music. So that means if I was sitting on an airplane or sitting in a cafe or sitting on a train or the bus right next to somebody and they had this baby crying right in their lap, and I had on this music and these earbuds, I would not hear that baby at all. So I'm calling these top tier. Now remember, we also got to test out the low end. So I'm going to go outside and sit in the car and we'll see how that sounds. And also I want to have a physical conversation with somebody and really test out the ambient sound mode. I'll be right back. All right, so I just did a quick test on these and here's the results. As far as transparency mode, no issues at all. You can easily have a conversation without taking these out of your ears. Now, as far as active noise cancellation, heavy. Okay, heavy active noise cancellation on these, easily top tier. Not to mention, because of the volume on these. These get so loud, they're going to drown out your surroundings anyway. But if you turn on active noise cancellation and you put it to max, you're not going to hear anything else in the background. That's high end and low end. Okay, so I'm going to rank these as top tier active noise canceling earbuds. Let's get and wrap this up. All right, so overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the JBL Tour Pro 2s a major go. I actually like these, but they could be so much better. Now keep this in mind. This is the first stage of earbuds that have a built-in LED display case, and I think it's only going to get better. But as of right now, this one does leave a lot to be desired, such as you can't see the song names from the case. Now, if you was able to see your full playlist, that would have been epic. Now look at this. You get a message, but look how fast that message pops up. You could barely read it. Okay, so using this to read your messages is kind of gimmicky. I would say this is kind of borderline gimmicky and functional. Now, if you got your earbuds connected to a TV or your laptop, yeah, this is going to be really functional because you can play and pause, skip and reverse tracks, play with your EQ settings. And if you happen to have the case handy, when you're getting that notification, you'll see it. But there's no way to go to your notifications. Like just now, if I got a notification and I wasn't looking, I can't go back and find that notification. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that you can't see the song names. Okay, that would be the icing on the cake. If you could scroll through this and have your full playlist of all your music and say, you know what, let me skip from Naughty by Nature, Jay-Z, DMX. If you could skip through songs right from this, that would be epic. Right now, you can't see the names of the song. Hopefully, they can update that in the future, but as of right now. And the same thing, when you're getting a phone call, you can't see who's calling. So if your phone is in your pocket or across the room, you're just going to get a big notification that you're receiving a phone call. Now, same thing with the text messages. When you get a message, you can actually read it, but it's so quick. And it's so quick that if you don't see it, you can't go back to it. Okay, so you see I got a little notification right here saying I got messages, but you can't click on that and read your messages. You know, that would have been dope. And another feature that would have been even crazier is if you could download music directly to the case and play it without having your phone in your pocket. As of right now, you got to have the phone in order for this to work in unison. So these are pretty dope, but as of right now, I would say they do need some improvements. Okay, they do need some improvements, but I like where this is going. Okay, I like where the tech is going, but just right now, this is not the fully finished product. Okay, like right now, I'm going to play some music. You see I'm playing the music. I don't know what song I'm playing. I'm skipping. If I don't got the phone in my pocket, how would I know I'm skipping? Right now, you see it. I'm playing Christopher Walken. If I skip, Pop Smoke. Let's see, I can skip. But look at this. You see, I'm skipping all of the song. It does work. But if the phone was across the room, you wouldn't know what song is coming on next. That's kind of a buzzkill. That's kind of a buzzkill, even though I can see where the appeal to this would be. But as of right now, it's borderline gimmicky. Borderline gimmicky. But for $250, I'm not going to complain. The sound quality is excellent. If you like JBL earbuds that are super loud with a lot of bass, you're going to love these. The EQ actually works. Each EQ setting gives you a different sound. The call quality was decent. You can use either earbud independently. Battery life is great. Active noise cancellation is terrific. But I would say the main selling point with these would be the bass. Okay, if you like bass heavy earbuds that get super loud in terms of volume, you're gonna love these. Okay, but I don't think this case is gonna really blow you away as far as the functionality. The gimmickiness might kick in after a minute, but being able to control some features from the case is pretty dope. So JBL, I like where you're going with this, but for the next version, we need to be able to see the song names. Okay? If you're getting a phone call, we need to see who's calling and give us an option that we can scroll back and read the messages right from the case. Anyway, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. Special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat, boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. Hashtag salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and pitch and throw. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock on the beam up. Energize.
We're in a situation where everybody in the world uses technology. And if you're gonna buy some of that technology, you gotta understand certain things. Subscribe to Flossy Carter. He does reviews of all the latest technology. The iPhones, the iPads, the Galaxies, the Samsungs, whatever the fuck. The Beats by that doctor guy. And he puts his kitty cat in the videos too for you something to look at. You know, I'm an animal lover, so I like that shit. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, the Flossy Carter on the YouTube, the follow button on the Instaface, and the like button on the Facelook. Because if you don't, we're gonna have a fucking problem here. A bad one. Now hit the fucking subscribe button.